The purposes of using the Bitcoin mining too on an AI constituent level is not only for key turning solutions, but to turn from device to device to update devices that I've been emulating along the way with the operations of the Bitcoin mining for the people who have been developing with it. And not only that, but it also provides for new device builds and constituents of new technology because of my ideations, in which the technologies are going to be further implemented to new sourcing, like being able to static arc into micro parameters into aids and using sourcing of ether from methamphetamine along with water under constituents of people think that you can't have gas inside your blood system, but because air pockets are bad for you and stuff, if they're small enough, they're okay. And so if we have micro inversions of that type of stuff happen to where it's used controlled in a controlled environment and the government produces the methamphetamine at good quality if they can do that, and then monitor the people doing it, then they can actually isolate the AIDS, because the H2O, when it separates, the helium or hydrogen creates like a bubble around it, a barrier of a synthetic, like a helium structure to it, to where it won't be able to transpose through it. It'll be contained and it won't be able to go after the hemoglobin to the point while it's being statically inducted with the electrical arcing and the reverberation of magnetos between the devices of future builds that I'm going to build on some devices that uses magnetism along with electrical static arcing to impulse into the aids itself, small enough in detail that the computer can see it even if we can't. So we can see it. Therefore, while it's sitting there being shocked with electrical currents and has that bubble around it from the H2O dissipation, the AIDS will want to attack itself because it won't have hemoglobin to feed on. And the oxygen that's separated from the H2O molecule, the oxygen will go back into the blood, forcing a healthy nature back into the blood. And therefore, it can also be filtered out externally after the process is done to remove the dead. It's like having a magnetic reverberation being mined on the building of the earth when it was created and we have petrified wood. You know what I mean? Years of time and compression over magnetic core induction, you know what I mean, from the earth's constituents of time. It's just time under pressure. If we can squeeze time like that, then it's possible.